please.
All right, this last segment.
Somebody go shut the door. Not the cripple, somebody else.
Not really?
He loves me. He loves me. Okay.
This last block of instruction is known as bow and arrow nomenclature and inspection, okay, operation. So we'll talk a little about arrow nomenclature. This is the Easton True Flight aluminum 30-inch arrow, okay? A little of the nomenclature. This is the tip, okay? It may sound a little obvious, but bear with me. Don't assume anything. Tip, this is the shaft. This is the knock. Okay, these are the veins or fletching. The odd color is the index vein or index fletch. Okay, this is that's known. The writing on there is known as the crest. I think that derived from the old Asian arrow makers would put their family stamp on the arrow. Crest. This is 1820, which the 18 is the inside open or inside. I did that inside diameter, and the 20 is the open outside diameter. That was nomenclature. Inspection. You want to look at a few things. Of course, if the tip is really beamed up, a lot of times they'll be blunt. They'll still fly true. Okay. What happens with these knocks is one side of them will break out. So you want to make sure that you're giving out arrows to your students that are good, serviceable. Your veins, typically, they're going to take a beating. Okay, what will happen is when your students start getting good, they'll have arrows pass through and cut these veins. But if you look at and this is what I've done, guys. This is my own personal hunting. It's my equipment. And if you're an archer, you do a lot of work, a lot of maintenance on your own bow. So this is, especially if you're in the field and your bow, something happens to your bow. Look, what'll happen to a fletching sometimes, you'll get a tear in it, okay? Everybody see that? Just all I did was cut it. You'll get a little tear in it. That happens to an arrow pass through or something. All you do with that tear is come in and cut that tear out. In essence, you're just making a V. Okay? And that arrow will still fly true. Okay, you saw that. Another thing, especially these aluminum arrows, they'll get dinged up, they'll get bent. You're not fixing it. Once the arrow's bent, it's no good. Okay? To check the straightness of these aluminum arrows, all you have to do is find you a good flat surface, but roll it across that surface. And if that arrow, if it's true, and you're looking at that knock as you roll across the surface, that knock will stay in one place. If this arrow's bent, you're going to see the knock wobble. Everybody understand that?
Yeah.
There's a little spiel about replacing fletching. I know most of y'all probably have never messed with that arrow before. What I truly recommend is, once you get your program up and running, is get in touch with a local bow shop. A lot of your maintenance is going to be on these arrows, replacing this fletching, okay? The local bow shop should be willing to help you out with that. You can bring them a batch of arrows, and you might have to buy the fletching for it, which is not really expensive. But bring them all the equipment, and they'll typically help you out. You're training your future customers, so it's kind of an investment. I think that's about it with the arrows. Anybody got questions about the arrows? Knot, fletching veins, index fletch is the odd color. That's the test question. Of course, all of this is testable. The shaft, point, crest. 30-inch, 1820, aluminum, Easton, true flight arrow.
So first one was inside, second one was outside.
1820, smallest, 1820. Look, the knocks, you can buy replacement knocks. These are different arrows. These are a new set of arrows. We had some old school, or the beginning NASP arrows. And when you order your set, this is the arrow you're going to get. The difference being, let me see if I got an old arrow here. Okay. The new arrows, snapped in nocks. What's important about when you snap that knock in is that it has to be perpendicular to the perpendicular really, to the index flesh. Reasons that they snap on the string, right, and it has to be perpendicular. Okay?
Right.
So the old era, which I don't think y'all will get, is a truncated cylinder at the end, and it's glued on. The knock is glued on. Important to note, when you glue it on, again, you have to make it perpendicular to the index flesh. Okay. Don't look at that. I mean, you're probably going to get the new type of arrow. Any questions on arrows?
So you're probably gonna have to do a little bit of maintenance on this.
Yeah, a lot of schools that are really archery intensive, man, they got really, teachers get them all their own little toolbox. The kids learn how to fletch, and I can show you all how to fletch. It's just a not a very hard thing to do. You got a fletching jig, rather. There's a specific type of glue for fletching. Okay.
Oh, weapon in school.
You're not allowed to have that on the.
No, I'm just teasing you. If you brought that to school, and somebody pulled that out, somebody's going to go, oh my goodness, he's got a weapon.
That's part of the interview process. Wildlife fishery, you got to have a knife on it.
Is that right?
Anyway, if you got fletching missing, you want to get a razor knife or something, clean that fletching off. Maybe you can get some alcohol and rub it clean, okay? And this is nothing more than, most of your fletching, most if not all, have a 360-degree rotation at 120-degree increments, okay? And all you do is snap the arrow in there. Of course, the knock's messed up on this one. This one's not going to snap because that knock messed up. Nevertheless, snap the arrow in. And what you're going to do on this, on your jig right here, is mark it where the end of the fletching is. Okay, you got a mark. So you put a mark on this jig once you snap it in at the end of the fletching. And then the new vein, you're going to line up with that mark. Okay? So when you put it back on, they're all even. If I understand that. And then on the vein of this, or on the base of this fletching, you're going to apply some. That's really not. And there's specific glues, guys. It's not crazy glue. Crazy glue gets brittle. This is called a fletch type from boning archery. All you do is put your little bead right down the back. Snap it on the jig, and it's going to hold tight up against the arrow. It's really about a count to 10. You can even count to 20. Pop it off. Rotate it to 120. Do the next one. Okay? Real simple. There's nothing to it. A lot of people, I don't understand it, but a lot of people are intimidated to work on this equipment. There's really, you can't hurt it unless you take a razor knife to the bowstring. You can't hurt this equipment. All right, any question on arrow nomenclature, maintenance inspection? None?